Tax family.
I got a chapter.
It's pretty fucking cute. You know, see, I must lodge a complaint, David. Don't worry, not about the chapter. It's weird to read such a cute chapter just a single day before the apocalypse.
I know, right?
I don't know if you don't know what I'm talking about. We live in America. So, you know, just look it up.
Yeah, so...
We very well may be, you know, in the streets dodging and or throwing Molotov cocktails, depending on my level of bravery, in a few days here.
It's been a good run. I like the channel. I don't want to be associated with
I'm legit bailing up to my parents' property up north away from big cities. Yeah.
I deadass took off 2 hours early from work so I can get the fuck out.
Vote and just bail, bro.
Yeah, I'm just like, bye. I got the next few days. Yeah,
good
fuck
thinking.
it.
Good thinking, yeah. My roommate Justin knows how to make Molotov cocktails if you're interested.
So do I.
Oh my god, I have so many options. / sarcasm, by the way. I'm too much of a bitch. I would take club beatings, pepper spray, all the other things. Guns just scare me because it's just a single little blit and I'm dead. I don't want to die. Not into that.
Depends on my day.
But that's the shitty part. Then you change your mind. Like one day you might be like, yeah, I'm ready to die, and then you're like, shit, now I don't want to die. What if you died when you were thinking about doing it? You're never sure.
Yeah, exactly. I know, right? It's part of depression.
So, all right, now that we've properly balanced out the universe Thanos style, because this chapter's so cute, we had to start off with depressing shit. Let's get to the cute, shall we?
Fashion show! Can we
child beauty pageants are awful, by the way, in real life.
Yes. It's like early abuse. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Thank God she just rented. It's okay. She's just rich and rented out the whole store. Nothing wrong with that.
And she just flashed her parents' credit cards. Hey, the store's mine for the day.
Yeah.
Also, where's Lloyd?
Cut to like this, like a poor family, like off on the street, like, oh. I was going to use up my savings from a year to buy a suit to finally apply to that job, but I guess I'll miss the deadline now.
Please, sir, can you let me in?
No! There's a fucking 5-year-old fucking strutting her stuff in here. Get the hell out.
But Lord Bezos is opening a new warehouse 3 blocks down the street.
Okay. I'm hoping to get a new job at Amazon Corporation, building number 365.
Oh my word!
Anyway,
you know the sad part is that's not far from the reality.
Get ready for the 3 places you'll be able to work at will be one of thousands of Disney Worlds, one of tens of thousands of Amazon workplaces, one of tens of thousands of Walmarts, or I don't know, Google making websites. There's your options.
That is legitimately the fucking direction we're headed in.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of money, I really love this scene where Lloyd's like, oh shit, she's trying to become friends with that boy by getting cool clothes and shit. Surely the agency will be fine with me handing a fat stack of cash. Someone's gotta remind me, is his agency like a government thing?
It's
no, don't guess if you're not 100% sure. We will get skewered alive.
Let them skewer.
Just tell me in the comments. I'm just saying though, if it's like the CIA or the FBI or like some Cypher Pol 9 shit, like where it's like funded through the government of whatever country he's working for. I love the idea that like this is what taxpayer money goes towards.
Yeah, like
if not this agency, which probably uses money for like submarines to like sneak into the fucking secret nuclear Dr. Evil base, is also now paying for a little girl's overpriced keychain.
I love it. That is like she didn't fucking bother with the clothing to get with Scion Boy. She just bought matching keychains.
Bro, she was looking fucking fly though, I'll be honest.
Right?
I love the mock magazine cover, and then I like how she progressively gets like weirder and weirder. Yeah, break out of your shell. Like that whole page.
She goes full like she goes full emo mode, goes full batshit mode.
Yeah, that whole page was the evolve, oh shit, go back.
Yeah.
Like, it got nightmarish at the end. Like, she was turning into a fucking, like, Pan's Labyrinth fucking horror creature.
I love it. I've
never seen Pan's Labyrinth, but isn't that the movie with the guy with, like, the eyeballs in his fucking hands?
Mm-hmm. Insert any Guillermo del Toro movie, and that's what you are also getting here. Like,
like the first one's just silly, but what is that thing on the left? She's looking like a full ass fucking horror movie character.
Which page?
Pages 8 to 9.
Pages 8 to 9.
So like, there's one that's silly, and then like, she kind of be looking weirdly creepy on that left one.
Let me pull it back up here.
My guy, always have the chapter.
My guy, you know.
Actually, and also while you're there, I gotta ask you what your favorite Anya outfit is.
Let's see. Well,
I have an easy answer for this.
I love goth emo style, like with the tricycle there.
Goth tricycle Anya.
Yes.
So okay, I see the one with the tricycle. No, that's a little out there. Now if you want a good like goth one, or I don't even, is it not goth? What's the one right above the tricycle, up and to the left, top left corner? What would you call that?
I have 5 styles of clothing.
Okay, well I don't know, because like I like that one, but my favorite is actually the one where she has like graduation hats instead of her little like spiky things. The never mind those dismal grades, look screams academic. Like that one's just cute as fuck. I love that. Also, the magazine cover one, she be looking like damn.
That is probably the best example of exploiting a child for fucking clicks on your website.
Yeah, well, luckily this is a wholesome manga, and it's nothing weird about it.
This is a wholesome Christian Minecraft server.
Manga.
Also, if you want to put up the I have 5 looks TikTok, you can.
I have 3 looks, and that's it. I got a 12-year-old boy, a homeless man, and a hooker.
It ends with me like full on fucking hentai devil. And it's just like, I'm a degenerate.
I showed that TikTok to the girl I'm seeing right now, and she was like, besides the hooker part, like the 12-year-old boy and a homeless man, she's like, yeah, it's me. Because she's one of those girls that's like always in like a loose-fitting hoodie, a beanie, and like sweatpants or something. Unless she's going somewhere fancy, she's like full fucking like tomboy mode.
Hey, there is nothing.
Oh yeah, I love me some tomboys. You kidding me?
Yeah, your favorite waifu is Rukia.
Also, there's something about like a girl in a loose-fitting hoodie that's like really, really attractive.
I know, right?
Like that's because like there's the scene where she's I don't remember her fucking name, Becky, right? Yeah, Becky's fucking like talking about, you know, she's still trying to fucking home wreck Lloyd, and we have this scene where she's like, oh, maybe I should dress like his current wife, and it's like the loose-fitting hoodie shit that. I'm like, loose-fitting hoodies do be doing something to a dude. But you know, you're 5, so back off.
I find it weird that like she is literally chasing after Lloyd.
Oh yeah, no, I thought that was gonna be a one-off joke. We're still doing this. It's a little strange.
Yeah. I also thought it was like, oh, it's just like she's seeking a father figure because she's
fine. I mean, like people said in the comments the first time we pointed this out, like this is a thing that little boys and little girls do. They have their like little like fake crushes when they're like little. It's fine. It just, you know, whatever. It's not a joke I would do if I was an author, considering the climate where like you fucking accidentally like walk within a 10-mile radius of a child and people are like, PETA! So like, you know, not something I'd do as an author personally.
No, but like this whole, I love the fact that they're like literally throwing a fucking fashion show here in their minds. Like it's
I refuse to believe that's in their minds. I think that she rented out this whole fucking store and there's like a fashion show part of. You're probably right, but may I headcanon? Allow me to headcanon that she brought in. Hold on. I like to believe that she brought in her fucking father's like servants to be the audience. And this is just in the back of the store. That's my headcanon. She's got enough money for it.
Yes. I really think that she has that kind of fuck you money.
Like, now that you say that, you're probably right. But like, I genuinely am not kidding. I just assumed that like she had so much money that this was real.
You know, depending on where they're at, I mean, they're and the type of department store they're at, they might have a little fashion background. That, you know, who knows? Who knows? Countries be different.
She
in
looked
America.
at the stack of cash Lloyd gave Anya, and she was like, "It's not that much."
Exactly.
Yeah, and by the way, now we know because she spent it. It was because it says at the end she bought that keychain with that stack of cash, and it was like what, $950. She gave Anya, or Lloyd gave Anya a stack of bills that was probably $1,000 even. Like, just like here you go, have $1,000, have $1,000.
Have $1,000. I can write that off as a tax expense.
It's a write-off, baby.
Gotta get every write-off you can get.
And it's so funny because like Yor just assumes that he has this like modest ass fucking
the best
therapy job, the physical therapy, emphasis on physical, where I beat the fuck out of my patients, which I do love that she's being bullied for that in the beginning. Like, go help your dad beat up patients.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically like.
You want to know the best part of when we actually monetize or do anything fucking business related to the channel? I can write off all the fucking computer parts I get as fucking business expenses.
Lol. The IRS comes in like,
Well, you see, here.
Listen, David, you got to be careful. This video could be an admission of guilt.
Genuinely. Let's see. I don't have any receipts for anything I've bought for the last 3 years because I haven't fucking monetized the thing on the channel. So suck my dick, IRS.
They'll get you. Let's see here. But yeah, so they get this lamb thing, and it's a cool little moment where you kind of see the characterization that Becky went through, where she was turning into the classic child of a rich person, and Anya kind of broke her out of that by being, because I remember when she first showed up, she was kind of like bitchy like that in the very beginning of the series.
Oh yeah.
And Anya's just pure, Anya, by the fact of who she is and the kind of person she is and where she comes from, is an incredibly different kid for that school. Most kids at that school are probably the pompous, douchey ones. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So Anya coming from like an orphanage, no one wanting her, being basically just a normal child, besides, obviously not normal in the sense that she can read minds, but like normal in the sense of like how she acts and behaves. She's a very normal, like wacky kid. So she goes in there and she is really doing a lot of good for like humanizing and bringing all these rich, pompous fucks down to earth. So I think that's cute that at first it shows really how far in she is, where she's concerned about wearing this keychain, which she thinks is cheap and chintzy, even though it's $900.
Oh yeah.
And then it's interesting. It seems like the dad is at least chill, like not as douchey as I would have expected, because like the servant here is like, no, your dad would agree. You should wear this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But like, there's so fucking much excess here that it definitely kind of polarizes the difference between them to that extent as well. Like, I find it funny that, like, the last bit here is, like, how did she word it here, with the keychain?
Which part?
Where they actually do exchange gifts here. Towards, like, to spurn a kind gesture of friendship would be to sully the black belt.
Right, yeah.
That there just shows the level of classism here between them two.
Oh yeah, it's like the commoner's getting me a gift, and it would be rude not to.
It really is. Like, I find that so fucking fascinating. But they do seem to have this genuine friendship, even to where they've kind of just, the caretaker and her have discussed it, like saying that there's this funny girl at school.
That's so
and the caretaker seeing that this is the girl that she's been talking about, and just seeing the difference there, like, she finds this, almost that look at first of, like, she finds this one to be the funny one, and then after they've spent time together, she sees, like, oh, they actually do have this friendship here. It's so fucking wholesome. This is my bi-weekly dose of serotonin.
Oh yeah, and are you ready? It's time for cue up the theme music. Red's Hunter x Hunter reference of the video.
Oh God, he gets one
every time. This reminds me a lot of the scene in Hunter x Hunter when Killua, who tried to make friends with Canary, the butler, that was kind of his age, wanted to be friends with him, but like his mom was always like hovering around, like basically like threatening, like you better not fucking go near my son. There's this amazing scene where he walks back, and she's seen him every day. Basically, he comes in and out, and she has to treat him as a like not a coworker. What's it called? She's like his worker, and he's her like master, basically, right? So she can't have any relationship with him other than hello, sir, welcome home. So there's this when he comes back from meeting Go, and he's like, I finally made a friend, and she can't even say anything back, but she's so happy for him. And it's also this like bittersweet moment where she wanted to be his friend, but she can't, but she's happy for him for making a friend. I love scenes like that.
Absolutely.
I will say, final thing for me here is fucking, what's his actual name? I'm so used to like Anya's stupid nickname for him, Psy Boy or Scion Boy, or what does she call him?
Simon is the name.
Simon's his name?
Yes.
What a boring name, really. Fuck.
Yep.
Well, anyway, he fallen for her. Oh. Honestly, they're not wrong. What Becky says in the beginning is not wrong. I'm just gonna say, as a spokesperson for all men, boys are, in fact, easily fooled by outward appearances. If you get done up all cute, he will fall head over heels for you.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Listen, we're simple creatures, okay? Here's how it goes with boys. If you want us to like you for 2 weeks, you can rely on like your outward appearance. But if you want it to last any longer than that, you better be a cool person. So there's this thing called post-nut clarity. It's one of my favorite terms in the world. If you looking good, sure, we'll be dumb and fucking like hang with you for a while. But then like after that fades, we're like, wait a minute. Oh God, there's nothing going on here. Wait, back out.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
it takes us a second, I find, like, have you ever read, there's genuine statistics where it's like women take like a couple months to actually like fall in love, whereas men, it takes like seconds.
Yeah, like, well,
by the way, being in a new relationship, I see this shit. I feel so dumb because like all it took was like woman, cute, into the same stuff I am, great conversations. I'm like, I love you. And she's like,
what was that voice?
I was trying to do the Patrick. You never seen that clip? I love you. Oh my God. Well, you've never seen that clip?
We really fucking going SpongeBob Oonga Boonga here?
No, not Oonga Boonga. It's the chocolate episode. Patrick,
I know, but like that was the most No.
Listen, it's when they're selling chocolate, and he's like, you really gotta flatter the customer, make him feel good, and then they just knock on the door, and the customer opens, and he's like, I love you. And he's just like, I think you laid it out a little thick there, Patrick.
I mean, like, I get it.
Wait. Hello?
Copyright strike. Oh my God. Okay.
Anyway, to finish what I was saying, that it do be like that. 'Cause, like, you can tell that, like, at least in my 2 experiences, the girl will take a little longer to come around to being comfortable with saying like I love you or showing that affection, whereas as the guy, you're like, we've hung out 2 times and I can tell you I want to spend my life with you. Whether or not that feeling will remain is to be seen.
Yeah, so it's the opposite between the sexes here. And also, David is dumbass. Don't roast me in comments. It's Damien, not Simon.
Ha! I knew that wasn't his name.
Suck my dick.
Why does she call him Cyboy? I really don't.
I don't fucking know.
Maybe that's his last name. I don't know.
No, it's Damien Desmond. There's not a Simon. There's
Anya, what the fuck are you on?
LSD. It's just filtrated through the fucking water. No, but like it's definitely an opposites in the sex, and there are occasions where it's complete opposite for us too. But like you're 100% right. Like man will look at woman, think pretty, got similar interests, Me want you. Me put dick in you.
Well, okay, you're making it weird. For
But,
some
like,
men, yes, they're completely sexual. I try to keep it
no,
more.
but,
For
like,
me, who is a wholesome boy.
no. There is no wholesome man. There are more wholesome than the fucking lustful beings that some of us
I
are.
mean, again, it's just like I think it has to do with how we're raised. Like I think it's a society thing, honestly, because like for women, sex is a easy to get commodity, right? If you want it, put yourself out there, you're gonna get it. Like zero questions asked. For
Absolutely.
a guy, we're raised like it's like a thing to seek out. Like, oh, you gotta do this dance and do this little dance and buy the gifts and fucking like make yourself look good and fucking pray to Jesus above and maybe you'll get laid. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole different dynamic. For women, it's like maybe I guess maybe if I like him enough, I'll give it to him. Like not to say they don't get horny or anything, but it's like it's so readily available. You know what I mean? Like it's not like a thing they like seek out and fucking like sacrifice their virgin blood to a demon to get.
Well, some of us are demons.
Point being, it's a matter of scarcity, supply and demand. The harder it is to get something, the more you want it. Welcome to the human condition, my friend. Point being, all this was to say, you took it into way further than I wanted to take it. I was just trying to talk about how much quicker men fall in love, because like I'm looking at Damien. And, like, I don't think he has, like, personality-wise, I don't see a mesh between him and Anya, so I don't really know why he would kind of be getting the feels for her. But, so maybe it is at this moment just, like, pretty girl is paying attention to me, and that's literally all there needs to be. Plus, he's, like, 5, so it probably is all there needs to be.
I don't know if it's that or if it's just the longing for any attention whatsoever.
Right, yeah. Also, we know his dad is, like, a fuck, apparently.
Yeah. So, like, I think it's like anybody pays attention to me. I want to attach myself to them. I think that's why he's got this little gang that runs around with him, which is something that you would see in that kind of setting way back in the fucking school days, right?
Yeah, and it's also extra sad because, like, I think he's going to come to realize that a lot of his friends are only around him to use him, right? So, like, I think his gang is only there because he has a famous dad. And I think he's eventually going to realize, like, I think he thinks that Anya is interested in him for him, but then he's going to realize, once again, it's because of my famous dad, and that's very tragic.
Yeah, it really is, like, and that's a sad reality of, like, the higher class people. It's like, oh, your dad is Snoop Dogg. I will fucking use you to get clout. Mm-hmm. And then that is all Snoop Dogg's fucking, in this hypothetical scenario,
Snoop Dogg have a child?
I don't fucking know.
Do you think Snoop Dogg raps it before he slaps it? I bet not.
But, like, anyway, like, in
it's
this
good thing our dads aren't shit, huh?
Oh, I know, right?
What's the greatest thing your dad accomplished?
23 years as a corrections officer.
No, but my dad worked at the same job for 45 years, worked his way up, climbed his way up to the top of the corporate ladder, made a fuck ton of money, bought 3 properties, and was like, yay, cool, I have a bunch of shit, but I hated my entire life, and now that I've retired, I'm in too much pain to really enjoy my life. Capitalism fucked me, and I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
But yeah, somehow I'm still right-wing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my dad's fucking pissed at me for not voting Trump.
Did you tell your dad to
But do you have a fucking YouTube channel, Dad? I think not.
And look at us shitting on your dad, my dad, and everybody's dad. Vote blue.
Shit on your dad in the comments section below.
You have daddy
I want to see some fucking... I want to see... Steel Ram, tell me about your dad. Is he cool? Is he shitty? Lasher Luke, what's your dad like? I gotta think of other people that comment on these videos.
Commentaya! Shit on your dad in the comments.
I want to see if any of you motherfuckers like your dad at all. If you do, I'll be shocked. Because, like, have you noticed? This is why people don't like men. Because why are dads always fucking assholes? Like, this is why I'm not going to have a child. Because I'm convinced if I ever nut in a girl and we have a kid, I'm going to turn into an asshole. Here's my theory, okay? I think guys, when a femoid has the baby, I think the girl inevitably will grow more attached to the kid than the husband. And then the husband gets jealous. Because that's what happened with my dad. I'm 99% because my mom got like hardcore fixated on like raising me, and like she was like obsessed with like she always wanted a kid, yada yada. And I feel like my dad got salty that I got all the attention.
My dad lost all of his toys when I was born.
Well, it's also like it's also a fact that my dad told me that he didn't. One time my dad got really drunk and implied to me that like he never wanted to have a kid, but my mom basically made him.
Oh.
Yeah. So, thanks.
That wasn't like borderline rapey at all.
No, not rapey. She just said, if you don't, I mean, that's up to you if you don't want to fuck me, but I'm not taking birth control.
That's just scummy. I'm sorry.
I mean, it led to me. Also, she's literally allergic to latex, so, no condoms.
Yeah. They make non-latex
I live because of that decision.
They make non-latex condoms, ladies.
Yeah, but first of all, this was back in, mid-90s. Like, did they back then?
Yes.
Well, I guess my dad was,
Your dad was a
to
dog.
have a kid for that unwrapped sex.
It was that wet and gushy.
Give me that gush. See, now tell me, friends, family, compatriots, what other channel would give you the extreme details surrounding the birth of the commentators on the channel? David, how were you born?
I was hate fucked into existence.
Really? Wait, seriously? Wait, hold on, let's go into this.
No, legitimately, I was, in all honesty, like, it was because, my mom was not supposed to be able to have fucking kids, so my dad's like, oh, I don't need to use any kind of protection. 29 years later, I'm still here, bitch. Against my own fucking will, and against my parents' will.
Dude, your dad just nutted so hard that it, like, woke up the eggs.
I hear it lasted about 30 seconds.
What?
I hear it lasted about 30 seconds.
Really? Come on. I don't know. We can call our dads pieces of shits, but that's too far. Listen, David, he has osteoporosis. It's not fair.
He's got osteoarthritis. My knees are killing me.
Bitch, he's gonna hear you.
I don't care. I don't care.
Oh, top tier fucking videos that we've just filmed today.
You see, this is the quality content you get when you come to Control Chaos. I am going to get my ass murdered when I'm done with this video.
Tell the world. Don't not tell the world. I can't think of another word. Can you imagine not telling the world about this channel? Can you imagine having an opportunity to go up during a school like assembly when they want you to talk about like your fellow classmates, and instead you go up there and say subscribe to Controlled Chaos, dab, and fucking combat roll off the stage and do a ball pit? Can you imagine not doing that? It'd be pretty cringe to not do that.
Pretty cringe, bro. Also, join our fucking Discord. It's amazing. And I rebuilt it from the goddamn ground up. I spent my fucking weekend rebuilding that shit.
Yeah. Discord plug aside. Can we make subscribe to Controlled Chaos the new subscribe to PewDiePie?
Make it happen. Make it happen.
All right. Well, anyway, goodbye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
Hold on. Talk for 5 more seconds because I have to get OBS up.
Anyway, this fucking shit was amazing. I love doing these videos. Enjoy your serotonin for the week. Stay safe in America if you're here.
I like to think we provide some serotonin to the peoples in the comments.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
By the way, don't forget to shit on your dad in the comments. Peace. Oh, and when the fucking Civil War erupts, if you live in America, make sure you're on the side against the fascists, okay?
Yes, otherwise I'm sorry.
It's very important. If you find that, if you want to know how you know you're on the right side or not, if you find that you're around a bunch of American flags, you're probably in the wrong place.
Peace!
Peace.